I know it's been a while. This is Seeing and All Knowing. Hello, hello. I just came out to say hello and be careful who you pick as your mate during the holiday season. I know I haven't been on in a while, but I do plan to come more often. I am Dr. Lisa, and the page is Seeing and All Knowing. And I got really, really busy. Till who helps me, her father passed about a month and a week ago, and my sister passed the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I have not been on. I do plan to come back. I do ask for your prayers and your understanding. Hey, Miss Harris, girl, how are you? And I just started reading a lot of articles about things that are going on and things that are happening. And thank you, Miss Marcia. Hey, Miss Rhonda, thank y'all. And I love Christmas. Christmas is the best time of the year. But we also want to be safe too. There are not a lot of nice people out here. People are just harming people. Like in Philadelphia, the guy was trying to take some stuff, and he came back, and he actually stabbed one in the neck, and then one, I think maybe unalived him, and then the one in the arm, and another place on the body. So we have to be careful when we're out here. Christmas is the best time of the year, but you have to be safe in doing it. Everybody are not good people. Hey, Miss Mike Carter, Miss Charlene, Miss Jean, hey, y'all. Everybody's not good people. Thank you for my supporters. Thank y'all so much. They're not good people. They're not out here to see that things happen for you in the correct way. They're just trying to see whatever they can get. Yeah, so we have to be mindful at all times. And but and I'm saying that, hey, Miss Joanne, hey, Miss Eva, I'm just saying that when, in the holidays, but when you're picking mate and you're picking a significant other, make sure that person is good enough to be with you. Make sure that that person is not abusing different things, substance, alcohol, drugs. Make sure, because that's critical. That's very important that they are not doing it, because you don't know what they'll do. Thank you, Miss Mike Carter, baby. Thank you. Hey, Miss Sharon, girl. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Please hit the thumbs up button. But it's so much stuff that can happen. You can be expecting a great day, but everything to go just wonderful, and everything could backfire. Everything that you thought was wonderful could be worse. It could be bad. So it's a must. Thank you, Miss Marcia, honey. Thank you for becoming a supporter. Miss Marcia was already a supporter. Thank you so much, honey. So we really, yeah, she is. She's very sweet. Very sweet. Miss Marcia, the elderly people are loving what you sent me. They are loving it. Thank you so, so very much. We're going to give some out for Christmas as well. Thank you so much. We're going to make people a brighter Christmas. And it's all because of you all helping. And Miss Marcia, you sent me so much stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. But that's the reason I want to give to people, so they feel like they don't have to befriend people to get stuff. Oftentimes, elderly people feel that way. Done and done. And we have to look out for them. We really do. Because you know what? We're going to get old. We know what's going on today, but we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why one thing I try to do, I try to touch everybody while I can. I do. Because I never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Harris. Thank you. It's just, and I tell Tia, and Tia is grown, but I tell her, I said, I worry about you when, if I call, she don't answer. and I call again, she don't answer, I be worried. I know what type of job she got. I know she got to travel. You be worried. I said, girl, answer that phone. But these young folks don't want to answer. They want to text. Answer the phone. I don't know who texting from the phone. And I try to tell her that, you try not to fuss, but, I be trying to tell her. And I said, I know you say all the time, Doc, you just be fussing. And she says that, but it's all out of love. Because you just never know. When somebody don't, I just tell people, and then I ask her not to leave without telling me. Just tell me. You got somewhere to go. I'm not going to stop you because you're grown. But you just never know. People get your patterns. Like Miss Marcia said, we living in a wicked world. We living in some times that y'all I have never seen. And let me tell you, I don't know if y'all understand, but go in these stores now. I continue to tell y'all. I continue to say all this stuff. And I like to feed the homeless. And I like to go to this certain spot. Child, don't you know? And I told Tia, she said, why you stop going now? I started seeing my people out and giving them whatever because a lot of people who wasn't homeless was going to this spot. And child, do you know, I was telling Tia, I said, Tia, somebody told me that somebody was unalive there. And she said, I said, yes. So we rode by there. Thank you, Miss Mike Carter. Girl, you see Miss Mike Carter done blessed this child. Thank you, girl. And so I told Till about it. So when we came, I said, Till, look at all that tape. Tape was everywhere. They unalive somebody up under where they at. I almost said it. Thank you, Miss Mike Carter. Thank you so much, baby. Oh my God, Miss Jean, but yeah. I ain't understand it. So Tia said, ooh, I see all that. She said, that's where you were going. I said, yeah. I didn't think that these people would know better. Y'all know when I married that man, I had been feeding. Till I always turn up roll her eyes when I said, because she think I'm finna go on and on. But I ain't finna go on and on, because I'm finna get off of here so we can eat something. But when I married him, and we had all that food left, and they was trying to say what they gonna do with it, I said, I'm gonna take it up over here where my folks at. I said, because I know it, and it was a Saturday, and usually about 50 people up under there. And I took the pans of chicken. I took plates and all that stuff with them. I had big gallons of tea and lemonade they had put in those gallon milk jugs or whatever. They had, poured them back in there, and I took it to them and all that. But the ones that I know that didn't have nowhere to stay. See, some of them ain't got nowhere. Some of them do have, family. I took them and had took their food out and separated. I had somebody to fix them, 3 or 4, because I knew they had to eat off of it. But I'm telling y'all, and I told her, I said, when we couldn't feed or we didn't have time, I would call in and get 40 double cheeseburgers, and some of them do fries and some of them don't. They'd rather have apple pies or apple turtle, whatever you call them. But I would order 40 of them, and then we would get cases of water and soda, and when it was gone, it was gone. But we got 40 of each. Before that happens, I call it in. My uncle go count for me and see who's there. And then if it's 20, we get 40. And then if it was 40 people, we get 80. And that means everybody, was able to get 2. And then if some had left, the ones didn't have a place, to stay. And during this time of the year, jackets and blankets, I told Till I would have to take them because I know a lot of them go in them abandoned houses. I ain't saying it's right now, but they go in them abandoned houses and they need something. And I'll just be honest with you, some of them I would give $5 to. And they said, why would you do that, Doc? Well, sometimes y'all, I want y'all to listen, sometimes when y'all here in this cold, and we already know they got some problem, sometimes they're able to go over there and get them something for $2, $3, and it warms the body. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't judge them. Some of them have been the best of the best. And Tia was telling me that she knew somebody who goes back up under there because they was there and they was in that predicament. So you can't turn your nose up at them because it could be your loved one that just have strayed away. So when I saw that they was up under there, and most people said what they, most of the time, not the ones I'm just talking about with me. I don't know what happened or whatever, but they said somebody saw it. Let me tell y'all something. No matter what you do, somebody sees it. Somebody see it now. They might not know you. They might not know who you are, but they see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I can't tell you, but they told me somebody said, I said, don't tell me no more. And besides, I didn't want to hear anything else about a death either. But, I'm sure they're doing their investigating. I don't know how they found the person or not or whatever. But it's just a shame because some of them people, they got a big can and they put stuff in it. Is that what you call it when they put the trash in it and they warm by it? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they get the big tin buckets. It ain't a bucket.
Oh, you talking about
you know how they used to burn trash? Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Some barrels.
Your barrels. Mm-hmm. They're barrels. And they put trash in it, and that's how they warm themselves up. And they stay there at like 10, 11 o'clock. And sometimes people come in, if they get that early enough and people want to do some work, yard work or whatever, that's how they get money. They'll fight over food, but if one want to swig, I've seen them share that. So, when we always talking about turning our nose up to homely folk, be careful with that. Yes, the word is a lot of dangerous thing. Yes, the world is. Yes, ma'am, Miss Eva. People just don't care about folk anymore. I was telling Tia, I said, everybody got to be evil. Is everybody wicked now? Is everybody just out to just for themselves and don't care about nobody else? She said, yeah, Doc, they are. I said, everybody can't tell. Everybody can't be for themselves. She said, oh, yeah, they are. People out here for themselves. They really are. People ain't caring about other folk now. As much as I hate to say it, that they're just not caring. So you have to be careful no matter where you go. And if y'all got kids and y'all can keep them at home and don't have to subject them to all this traffic and stuff. And and I'll say this, I don't know what their name, but people are getting some type of cold, upper respiratory, and all of this. It's going on now. They ain't giving no name to it because they might not even know what it is. But y'all be careful. If you're going to be around a lot of folk, put on your mask. The thing is for us to come out, thank you, Miss McCart, for us to come out with safe. Things are getting to be very unsafe now. And we never know. We know. I'm sitting here talking to you all now, and there's nothing wrong with me. But in the next 5 hours, the reality of it is, I may not be here. That's why you have to live every moment. And you have to treat folk right while you're doing it. Y'all, this is your girl, seeing and all knowing. You will be seeing more of me. Miss Marcia, thank you for becoming a member back. I know you was already one. And Miss Mike Carter, thank you so much. Thank y'all for everything y'all have done for me. Thank you. I could not run this without y'all. I could not get this stuff to the old elderly people without y'all. I couldn't. And I know the Lord gonna bless us, and more blessings is coming. I love y'all. God loves you more. Yes, these viruses are, but yes, they are. They are, and people are being hospitalized. I love y'all. God loves you more. Y'all, this is seeing and all knowing. I promise you'll be seeing more of me. This is your girl, and I'm out.